Got a question here from Bodhi. If I want to purchase a house but need to sell mine after the purchase to fund a new house, what is the best way to do this? That's a great question. Now again, this is not financial advice. Let's break down the premise of the question. Basically, this person has an old house and wants to buy a new house. Now there's two factors to my answer to you. It's either you have the deposit, number one, so it's just a serviceability issue, but you do have the deposit. Or number two, you do not have a deposit, and again, serviceability is also not an issue. So let's go with deposit being not an issue. So currently you have your existing house and you got a fair few of deposit to purchase the new house, but you might not be able to service the loan, or you don't want to keep the old house. You can do something called a bridging loan, which basically means you tell the bank that you are about to sell this house. Maybe you have obtained a contract or sale or intention to sell this house. The bank will allow you to keep this house for a maximum period of 12 months. And in that period, they'll allow you to buy this new house and keep this loan along with this existing loan. Now, the bridging loan will give you a fair bit of buffer in terms of your servicing to include this loan for just 12 months. Again, this is if a deposit for the new house is not an issue, because obviously you haven't technically sold this house, so you wouldn't have the 10 to 20% deposit to purchase this new house. Another way you can do it if deposit isn't an issue is that you can do a simultaneous settlement. For example, this house is to be sold on the market, and in the same time you found this new house. As long as you can coordinate the settlement period and this settlement period to be the same date, you can simultaneously sell this house and simultaneously move into this new house. Now, for a simultaneous settlement, the parties involved, which is the seller, the buyer, the vendors, and the solicitors, all agree on the same settlement date. For example, you're selling this house and the buyer of this new house agrees with maybe a 8-week settlement. And then you, as a purchaser of this house, the seller also agrees to have an 8-week settlement too, so that it's a seamless settlement of old and new houses. Now, what if deposit is an issue? You don't have the 5 to 10% to purchase this new property. Well, if your agent is good, they can negotiate that when you're selling this house and you receive the 10% deposit, you can access the 10% deposit to pay for this new house. Now, that only works for a simultaneous settlement, not bridging loan, because a bridging loan, you have not sold the place yet. But again, not financial advice, and be very careful with this type of strategy, because if one party is late to settlement, you're going to have a domino effect of chaos. Follow for more.